cross-strait tensions certainly kicking up a notch, with China sending 28 of its military planes into Taiwan's defence airspace yesterday in what was the biggest incursion yet to date. Taiwan did start reporting these activities by the Chinese Air Force just last year, and actually the previous record was back in April with 25 military aircraft. But this latest show of force included things like fighter jets and nuclear-capable bombers, some of which were said to have actually flown around the southern part of the island. And Taiwan has said that it sent its own planes up to intercept and warn the Chinese side away. But certainly the timing of this is significant, because this move by Beijing did come on the very same day that it slammed that statement by G7 members, which essentially scolded China over things like human rights and democracy, and also highlighted the need for peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait. Beijing slammed this and blasted it as slander and an interference in its internal affairs, because of course it doesn't like this notion of group politics, and certainly when it comes to these very sensitive issues. Beijing of course recognises Taiwan as a renegade Chinese province, and it has become increasingly suspicious in particular of US intentions towards the island, and certainly has said that it is one of the most sensitive issues in its relationship with Washington. And so in terms of how to read this latest military muscle move, you could say, by Beijing, it's probably sending a message to the US, but it certainly marks an escalation of tensions between Beijing and Taipei, because of course we have seen Beijing becoming increasingly hostile towards the island, and particularly since Tsai Ing-wen swept to power in 2016. But we have really seen this military activity stepping up, certainly in the last year, which has raised very serious concerns, Tanvir, about a potential military conflict or even a miscalculation out there.